Today we're going to be taking a look at all of this, the new Prologic Avenger luggage range. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to us and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future uploads, and also follow us on all of the social media channels you're seeing at the bottom of your screen. Now let's jump into these products I've got with me today. I'm going to break it up into 3 different segments: rods and sort of rod protection, then rucksack, and then carryalls and accessories. So I'm going to start off with the different rod options. So when it comes to rod protection, there's 3 main options available. You've got the padded rod holdall, and then the padded single sleeve and multi-sleeve like this. And they're also available in 12 foot, 10 foot and 13 foot models. So it's worth noting that it doesn't matter what length rods you've got, there'll be able to be one that will fit yours. So let's start off with the padded holdall to start with. On the outside, you'll see you've got 2 large pockets on the outside that can fit probably quite a small basic umbrella in there, I would say, but you're more likely going to be putting your nets and slings and things in here. That's what I've done today. I put a stink bag fit in there and my net handle went in as well. So you've got 2 large external pockets on this side, and on this side you'll see there's more of just a bulk padding bit here from reels, and up here as well for your big ring guides on your rods. So if we go on to the inside, zips are at the bottom. It's also worth noting that all of these ranges have the same material, so 600D Cordura material, and you've also got anti-corrosive zips throughout the range, and so whatever you're going for, you've got the same quality throughout the whole range. So if I open up on the inside, you'll see I've currently only got 1 rod in there because I am fishing right now, so the other 2 are out. But as you can see, just there, big pit reels all fit in there. I got some shots of that earlier, so you can see they fit in snugly. These are quite big reels as well, so it's worth noting that if you've got really big reels, they will fit in here. And you've got padded dividers for each of those. Tie them in place with little bits of string here, like laces. And as you can see at the top, you've got the space for your tip eyes to go in, and then a Velcroed protector at the top for the top of the rods. This side looks fairly wasted space, but it isn't. It's a padded divider to start with. If you open that up, you'll see there's some more of the sort of laces to tie rods in. There's no reel pouch on this side, so this is just for putting in rods that aren't made up. So if you want to stick some more rods in there, maybe like a spud rod, marker rod and things, you've got the reels separate, that's where they'll go into this side. So that's the holdall all covered. Now if we move on to the dual rod sleeve that I've got on me at the moment, I've just got 2 rods in here. As you can see, you can hold it on the shoulder strap, nice padded shoulder strap, same with the holder as well, worth mentioning, and there's also a carry handle as well. On the outside, 2 large pockets either side with multi velcros out here. So I fold that back, got 1 strip, and then under there is another strip. So if you want to put a few things on the outside, you can attach that with Velcro. So there's 1 there and 1 here, so that's perfect for putting net handles or maybe another rod on the outside, and you've got that on both sides, so plenty of space in there. Moving over to the inside, same again as I was saying with the zips, high vis toggles, easy thumb pulls or finger pulls. Open it up, and inside 2 another large reels with a padded divider between them as well, protecting each reel. This is perfect, no nonsense sort of holdall, no bells and whistles and loads of pockets all over the place. Perfect for just keeping 2 rods on a session like today where I've come fishing on a local day ticket. And it's not bulky, it's not heavy, but it protects your rods to and from the lake. So it's also worth noting that this is the dual rod sleeve. There is a single rod sleeve in this sort of format as well. So if you want to get a single sleeve or the multi, that's available, or take much more things on a bigger session, then you can take the bigger hold as well. So they've catered for whether you're maybe just doing day sessions on the weekend or doing much longer sessions, needing to bring a lot more gear. Next up, we got the rucksack, and this is a pretty versatile little package, and out of everything I brought with me today, this is the one that I think is going to be one of the top sellers because it does a lot of things quite well. To start with, as you'd expect, you've got a nice padded section on the back for where you're wearing it, supportive straps which you can buckle to across your chest as well and pull it down nice and tight. So if you've got this really heavy and loaded up, you can still attach it to your back nicely and supportive. That's a bite, excuse me. And here is said interruption. Rather welcome on a slow day. I was here on the weekend as well, unable to catch anything, so nice to get a bite this time. Bit of redemption. Slip it back and carry on with the products. Back from my little interruption, which is very welcome on a very slow session. But as I was saying, so you've got the nice padded and supportive straps on the back. You've got two external pockets or sort of compartments which are fully detachable. So if I zip this down on the back and on the front, like so, you can fully detach the side compartments. So I can take both of those off if I wanted. So they're both completely off, and then you're down to your bare bones rucksack. So if you're whittling down to just a really lightweight session, just taking the few bits and bobs, the essentials you need, there's still plenty of room in this, don't get me wrong. You've got external pockets on the front here, this one will fit sort of your smaller rig pouches and things like that. Then you've got another external outside pocket, which actually, it gets you into the inside of your rucksack. So you can get to this from either the top zip, which is here, or on the side. And as you can see on the inside, I've got a whole bucket in there, tackle box, and then one of the other little accessory pouches, which I'll go on to in a second. So plenty of space in there. If I put that back in and put the tackle box back in, and show you that once I zip that back up and then go around to the top, you can access that same thing from the top. So two different ways to get into it. And that's quite handy if when you get to the lake, you put your rucksack down and you want to just access stuff from the top. So say you've got your bag down like that, you can do so. And another little cool feature which I quite like is this little zip here on the top. It's quite discreet, actually houses a cover. So this is for if it starts pouring down with rain, you can cover your whole rucksack, and that goes over these compartments as well when they're on. Or you can put it on around the bottom so that it protects the bottom if you're putting it down on the mud and using it upright like that. So quite a versatile little thing. I can put these little pouches back on as and when I want, or just use them separate as well. Now these all come, or both sides are the same. You've got loads of options to put up to 6 bank sticks on each side, elasticated top, middle, and then they go into a sort of a materialed shoe to keep all the points of your bank sticks protected and not to go through anything. And then on the inside, quite a lot of space. If I open this one up, at the moment I've just got pop-ups, 3 tubs of pop-ups, and a little rig bag in there. And you've also got mesh pouch on the inside for some other little bits that you just want to keep separate. And on this one, again, well, you know how big it is. Got some foam in there with scales, so plenty of room. So when you get to your session, you've got everything that's come on that rucksack, but you just want to separate things up into different areas so that, say, I'm not going to use that all the time with scales and things. And if I've got something in here, which I know I'm not going to use a lot of, I can tuck that to the side and then keep all my main items in the rucksack here. But putting that all together means that it's easy to transport a lot of stuff to your swim very easily, and then compartmentalize everything so you know where everything is on your session. Quite handy little system, that. Lastly, we have the different carryalls and bags and little accessory things. So starting off with the carryall, this one I've got here. Now there's 4 different carryalls available. You've got small, medium, large, and double XL. So each of those, of course, going to have different capacities, and also the pocket configurations might be slightly different. But the main bulk of the bag is going to be exactly the same. Starting off, you've got a fully padded shoulder strap, which can be clipped on or off and removed like so. So if you're not a fan of shoulder straps, or don't want that still in the way when you're on your session, once you've got your swim, you can take that off. And then you've got the rather standard Velcro together 2 handles to carry it around like that. On the very top, we've got a pocket there, which is perfect for, say, your rig pouch, your tackle box, something like that. Quite a shallow pocket, but something up there that you're going to use or access a lot, or even maybe some items like bait needles, scissors and things, stuff you're going to use a lot that you just want quick access to, but zip it away so it doesn't get lost when you're moving things around. So that's the top pocket. You also got a large pocket on the front, again perfect for maybe some more rig boxes, things like that will fit in there. And on the side, once again, they're all about the same depth, a few inches in depth, but perfect for just the stuff you want to get to nice and quickly all times. Then you open up the main compartment on the inside. At the moment I've just got a coat in there, stuffed in there to try and pad this out a bit, but all around the edges you've got a bit of padding to keep things in here protected, but a vast load of space. So maybe in here you've got some buckets or other larger items, or you want to use it like this, just put some items of clothing in there and keep that in the center part, and then you've got your tackle boxes and things around the outside. So that's the main idea with the carryalls. And as you can see, the colours, you've got a mostly camo around the outside, and then you've got this sort of a khaki green where there isn't the pattern sections. Colour wise as well, and the zips, you've still got that high-vis orange tabs that are surrounded on all of the items, and then you've got the Avenger logo there as well. So they're all on brand, they all look the same as a complete set, but that is just one of 4 different carryalls. As I said, you've got 4 different sizes, and they might vary ever so slightly when it comes to the pocket configurations, depending on what size you go for. If I put that one to one side and move on to this carryall, it may look very similar to the one I've just put down. You've got the same shoulder strap option of carrying it and the dual handles. You've also got a pocket on the front there. But if I open it up on the inside, you'll see it differs because this is a cool bag. So nicely lined, easy wipe clean as well. So you put some ice blocks in there and your food, or maybe a load of bait as well. You can keep it nice and cool in there and fresh for longer. And because it's such a nice material and wipe clean, if it does get grubby in there and messy, you can wash it out, no problems whatsoever. Put that one to the side. And we've got another little cool bag as well. This one's slightly smaller. This is actually one of the bait cool bags. Of course, you can use it as a small cool bag for some food and things, but the reason it makes it slightly different is because on the inside, you've got a little mesh bait bag as well. So you put all your freezer baits in there, and then you want to put them in here to keep them frozen for a long time. And then when you get onto your session, you can take this out separately, maybe air dry them, hang it in a tree or something, or use this on its own and use this on its own. It's completely up to you. And there's a couple different variations available with the bait bags as well. So some of them have 2 smaller bags inside, and you've got this one, which is 1 main bait bag. So that's the main bulk of all the different carryalls and cool bags. And then moving on to some of the smaller items. This one here is for your bank sticks and buzz bars. It's perfect for that. So on the outside, you've got 6 holes for bank sticks. Similar to what we've seen on some of the other items with bank stick holes, is that you've got elastic here, and then the base of the pointy bits of your sticks goes into a nice, strong and sturdy material pocket, so that your points aren't going to poke through, and when you're carrying this around, there's no points sticking out anywhere, because some bank sticks can be pretty lethal, it seems sometimes. And then we go on to the inside, nice and simple, padded on outside, and then also on the inside you've got a little divider there. So I've just got some hangers in there, bite alarms and things, sorry. So maybe your receiver, alarm heads and stuff like that, and then your bank sticks go on the outside. So that keeps all of that nice and secure. And then moving on to even smaller items, we've got some little accessory bags as well. Little handle on this one, perfect for, say, marker floats, things like that, maybe a hook sharpening kit. But if we go inside this, you'll see if we go down even smaller, it's like some kind of Russian dolls of Carp luggage. We've got these little bags as well. Now these are perfect for really small items that you want to keep safe. At the moment I've just got a couple of leads in there. These easily hold probably 5 or 6 leads in one of these, obviously depending on the size, and you get 2 of those little things. So yeah, just really small items that you don't want to lose, you can put them in there. They fit inside of this accessory pouch as well, but they don't have to stay in this. Of course, you can use it wherever you like. So that is pretty much all the carryalls covered. So as you've seen, the Avenger range is pretty extensive, from all the way through your carryalls, the different accessory little bags and things, up to your rod protection as well. There's something that covers pretty much all bases of getting stuff to and from your swim and protecting it. So for more information, please do head over to the Prologic website, because this isn't everything in the range, of course, there's a few other things. And yeah, check out their website for all the details on all the items as well. But remember, subscribe to us and hit the bell icon if you haven't already. And please follow us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter for regular updates. That's all from me for now, so cheers for watching, and I'll see you again soon.